stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. The Bruins will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Fires to the middle. The sure hands, it's Watkins. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Backs looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now it's second and goal. Motion from the back. A little release to the back. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Here's the pressure. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth. Touchdown, Rebels! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, set the tone, make it a statement. Fourth and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UCLA Bruins offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Wants to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Lockett. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. Got to be able to make good decisions. Got to be able to deliver strikes through the air. And this guy right now is doing just that.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bruins in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll give it to him again. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up of one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call.
There he goes. Ripping through the defense. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bruins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Flowers. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Touchdown, UCLA! Special teams proving to be special.
And the special teams comes up special. He takes advantage. The short punt, he catches it, and you can tell does a great job using his blocks, getting north-south, getting to the end zone for the big play.
Extra point here will tie the game. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Wants to go up top on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And some room to work. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wants to throw. It's Flowers. Keeps looking downfield. Caught close to the marker. It's Cunningham. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Watkins trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. He'll do it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense.
There he goes! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's got the back in the middle. That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Reynolds. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Up-tempo for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bruins have their offense in high gear. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Between the uprights, it's good. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Flowers. Dances away to buy time. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. There he goes to the right. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Play action on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback's got the first. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Slings it downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Flowers. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rush is on him. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Reynolds. It's a seam wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, UCLA! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Hines is back in the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Play will go back to work on offense. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Flowers. Hauls it in. Spins away. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cunningham. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
under fire. Makes the catch. It's Brown. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Heading to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Hold and fired complete.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked...
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Bruins will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Lockett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Sims. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bruins are flying down the field.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
This has been a tight one. 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Right down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants to go deep. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Now the play fake. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They booted away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The throw. Holds it in. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Illegal blocking back.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to the ground with the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first touchdown. Ole Miss! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Boston College managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Chestnut Hill for some time, no matter the final score. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Flores. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sims. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. To the air, it's Flowers. Here's a heat. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Got a man. It's Lockett. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Fakes a grab right down the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flores. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Flowers. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.